So some news came out this week about potentially Roger Goodell wants to get the tush push banned in it's kind of depressing. That's where I immediately fall on it because I think it's absolute. The entire thing has been absolutely hilarious. This saga of like the brotherly shove and like this entire thing has been awesome to watch. But at the same time, I kind of get it. Like it's kind of boring.
Uh,
Like you
I
shouldn't
don't.
be able
Well,
to
you
get
can't.
you shouldn't be able to convert a
Okay.
4th and 1 every time, right?
Well, that's the thing is they don't convert it every time, and it's
They
like
just
I don't know.
convert
You
it
can't.
99% of the or
You
86,
you cannot. You
86%.
cannot. Okay. Well, still. What are you gonna ban extra points because they're like 95% accurate? I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, no, I see
You
that too.
can't ban a play from the game because
No,
it
I see what you
works
mean as
every
well. No,
time.
there's two sides. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm just saying, like, just
Okay.
maybe you make it so that like they can't get it every time. Although I
I
don't know
don't
what
know.
they'd be banning about it. Is the one thing that I wanted to follow up because
Yeah, what are you gonna ban? The QB sneak, or just like the fact that they're pushing him on the QB sneak?
I think it would probably be the second one. I think that would probably be
Probably.
the thing they'd ban because it'd be weird to ban a QB sneak because then it's almost like you'd have to be able to figure out what's the difference between just like a QB just rush, like a QB immediate snap and
Yeah.
run, and a QB sneak. Like you can argue it's just like a QB sneak hits the ground quick, but at that point you could almost make the argument again that like how many steps is the difference between a QB run and a QB sneak? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Well,
you
it would
almost
just
have
be
to
like a
like
formation thing.
I guess,
It
but
would be
it's
like, oh, are they lined up under center or are they lined up in shotgun? If it's under center, it's a penalty. If it's shotgun, it's not. Like that would be that doesn't seem that's not going to be an illegal formation penalty. And like I don't know that it is probably going to be the second one because if you there's no way you can ban the QB sneak just outright.
because
But even if you ban the
and the
second one, I
question
think
I
it's
had, this
stupid.
was honestly more a question that I think you can immediately answer, but is it a dangerous play? Like can you dictate it that?
Yeah, there's been debate about it. In terms of it's more. I don't know if there's been a couple of people who have gotten hurt, not even on the Eagles, but on other teams who have tried it. Um, Obviously, just by looking at it, it is a dog pile. Like
Yeah.
you can kind of look at it and say, oh, that's probably a little bit more dangerous than just a receiver running a route. But then you kind of go into it and it's like, well, how much more dangerous is it than a regular QB sneak? B, if you run like a halfback dive up the middle on 4th and 1, there's going to be people crashing in the middle anyways. Um, I get it because it is a dangerous play, but I don't think it's going to be anything any more dangerous
Is it is
than
it
anything else teams are going to come up with.
and I was about to say, is it any more dangerous than just a regular like halfback dive or like anything
It
else?
probably is. It probably is a little bit just because you have more people on the line of scrimmage, but it's not
Uh,
significant enough to where you're saying like this is
I don't
why it
know.
needs to be banned. I
If
don't
you're
think you
trying
have
to
a good
take
enough bit.
dog piles out of football, it almost feels like you're just taking
You
football
can.
out of football. Like
Yeah, you can.
Like I don't know. I am just to be clear. I think in concept, I think the entire thing's funny because I don't understand how you get rid of it. I don't understand that entire thing. But like I want to get bit into it. Like, does he actually expand on it?
In terms of how he's going to ban it, I
No,
wouldn't be. I haven't even read
no. He
full
doesn't.
like
It literally
the full article I sent.
there's no like expansion on it. It's just basically saying he
I
wants to.
it, if I'm betting why, if I was a betting man and I was betting why he wants to ban the tush push, it's going to be because it's not entertaining. For him, for Roger Goodell, he wants the NFL to make money, and for it to
And that
make
is kind
money,
of the
it has
argument
to
I
be
made at the
entertaining.
beginning as well, where it's just like, do you really want teams to be able to get it every time? Like,
It's It's a dumb argument, though. If you want to make the game of football more entertaining, there's a million more things you should take out of the game. I've talked with my dad about
it's
this.
true.
If you want to make the game more entertaining, you know what you take out instead of the tush push? The kickoff. The most anticlimactic play in football. You get everybody hyped up. I was at again. I'll talk about my college football experience again. I was at the Washington Utah game. Before every kickoff, I'm sure it's the same in a lot of other college football stadiums. But you got all the fans like going like this with their like flags, and everybody's getting hyped up, and the band is going, and then the guy kicks it out of the end zone for a touchback, and it's done. What the hell is that? Like, I don't know. It's not an exciting play, and it has literally no impact on the game. And there's been proposals to change it. If you're going to change something that's not exciting, change the kickoff. The tush
Yeah.
push, I get it. It's not pretty. It's not the most entertaining play, but just be banning it for that reason. I don't know. There's other places you can go
It also
first.
feels weird to ban a team for being good at something. If I
That
want to
was,
point out
yeah,
anything,
that's a good point.
like
Yeah.
it'd be like saying you should ban like having Tyreek Hill run vertical routes, right? Like it's just
Because he's just faster than everybody. Yeah.
like is that a fair thing to say? Like should you just like should the rule be you can only do a tush push when your quarterback can like squat less than 400 pounds or something? Like
Yeah.
what are you making the rule at this point, right? Because it's just like, can you only do the tush push when your O line has allowed this many sacks? Like,
If your O line is all shorter than 6 feet, then you
there
can
you
do
go.
the. If
There
you have a
go.
guy who's shorter than 6 feet, you can do the tush push. Yeah, no, it is because it is like to your point, it is literally just the Eagles who are good at
You
this.
can only
It's
you can
just
only
an
do the
Eagles
tush
thing.
push if Roger Goodell likes you.
Yeah, and apparently he doesn't like Jalen Hurts. I mean, I don't know what he did to him. Maybe a Philly fan like spat in his face or something. Like
It
that's
just
something
seems
that I
it
could see
seems like a
happening.
weird. It seems just weird to me. Like, because
It is.
so, and just to be clear, I started this off by kind of I wanted to play both sides a little bit. I can definitely say I'm definitely more in the don't ban it just because it's just like the injury concerns. Like you can say that, but it's like there's no way that's any more dangerous than any other like power back running into 6 linebackers. Like
Yeah, and you know that's not why people want to ban it.
no,
That's not why
no,
people want to
of course
ban it.
not.
People want to ban it because they're mad their team's getting run over by the Eagles. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, and because nobody else can figure out how to do it. Everybody
Well,
else has
and you know
tried to
what's
do
the
it,
funny
and
thing?
it hasn't worked.
Nick Sirianni explained it perfectly, like you just said. People can't do it like we do it. Don't ban this play. If everybody could do it, everybody would do it. And there you go.
Yep, and that's it. And
You want to
ban
do
a
it?
team
Get
for
Joe
being good.
QB on the squat rack, motherfucker. Let's get this thing.
Yeah.
like this.
Let's see Tommy DeVito bench 500.
Well, that's kind of the thing, right? Like it almost like we've seen the league move in a direction over the last 10 years of having more and more athletic quarterbacks. This feels like punishing the Eagles for having a quarterback who is more athletic.
Yeah. You know what I think the funny thing is? I think even if you ban the tush push, I think the Eagles will still find a way to make their QB sneak play work every time.
I think they would too.
I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. It's going to be a whole bunch of hoopla for nothing. I think the biggest part of this story in particular is like Goodell wants it banned. Because if Goodell wants it banned, then it's pretty much bad. For as much as we can talk about how ridiculous it would be to ban it, it's probably going to happen. If Goodell wants it banned, then that's it. I know there's more it has to go through, but he's the commissioner of the league. I don't know. I think it's stupid. It's going to be something yeah. He's going to have to. I'll be very interested.
Yeah. I'm more interested in the why here than it actually being banned because I think the NFL. I'm curious what reason they'd give. Like, are they going to go the injury route? Are they going to go the route of maybe they're too good at it? Like, because if you're doing that, like here, how many vertical routes that Tyreek Hill runs result in him getting more than 20-yard catch? Let's do the math, guys. Like it's
Probably
just
a lot.
Like, are we going to make it illegal to leave Tyreek Hill like without a safety up at the top? Like, is that going to be the rule now? A penalty immediately gets thrown. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, why are you penalizing teams for being good? This should be something you're looking for. This is Philly found something that nobody else can do. This is like the type of thing. It's like back in the 80s when the whole thing was Gretzky, Coffey, and Mark Messier on their penalty kill, scoring an absurd amount of penalty kills. Like it's like a legendary thing because it would be the same play, or I think it was Yari Curry actually. It'd be the same play every time. Coffey shoots a half ice pass all the way up to Gretzky, who finds Yari Curry, goal every time.
Yeah.
They didn't ban it. How do you ban that? Why are you penalizing a
can't.
team for being good? Like, it's just like, why? Who
Yeah.
cares? Let the team
And
be
they're
good.
gonna. You ask why? They're gonna say injuries because if you're the NFL, you can't say because they're being good because then that sets a terrible precedent for what other things, what other coaching innovations is one team going to be better than everybody else at? I don't know.
You know what? That's a good point,
It's
Caleb.
very curious. to
When
me.
they ban a team for being too good, I think the next step is banning Patrick Mahomes as a whole.
Yeah, write him out of the NFL script. In
There you
fact, why
go.
don't we just write out all good players and teams from the NFL script? Let's just give the Super Bowl to the Jets.
Damn right.
They've
Hey,
been
TJ Watt,
through
if you
enough.
get more than 22 sacks, you're out.
Yeah. If any player throws for more than 3 touchdowns in a game, they get eliminated. They're gone.
Automatically, they get
No
taken
more
behind the
NFL
barn.
contracts for anybody. See you. It's like the Shaq meme. You're going to China. See you later, buddy.
China would have the best football league after a year.
Mahomes to the Guangdong Tigers. See you later, buddy.
Oh, it sounds like Dwight Howard might actually finally get some help in Taiwan, huh?
He's building an all-star team.
How good of a tight end do you think Dwight Howard would be? These are questions that we will be
He's
figuring out
big.
in the next couple of years. That's true. It's like 6'11".
I mean, the whole thing about Jimmy Graham is he was a good tight end because he could rebound at Miami. Like,
There you go.
I don't know. Maybe
Who knows?
it'd work out. Get his buddy LeBron in there. LeBron was a tight
True,
end too.
true.
You could
Maybe
run
LeBron
two
actually
tight
would
end
come down
sets
to
with Dwight
Taiwan
Howard and
then.
LeBron. Yeah. That's the pitch that Dwight Howard was missing. That's the
Hey.
part of the pitch he was missing.
Hey, LeBron, I know you wouldn't come down here for basketball, but you want to catch some passes from Patrick Mahomes? Like, just saying. He got banned in the NFL because he threw for more than 250 yards. Every good quarterback gets banned after 1 week. It'd be terrific. That'd be a world where the Seahawks might actually win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I'm so ready for in that world for the Jake Browning CJ Beathard primetime matchups. Oh wait, shit, that's already happening. Maybe this is hell.
God. Oh, it's gonna be lovely.
That was actually
Can't
a
wait.
good game though.
Was it? I didn't
Maybe
watch
this is better.
it.
Jake 34-31 overtime thriller. Maybe we do need to ban all the good quarterbacks. That's how we get
Holy
the good
crap.
primetime games.
You know what? That's a great idea. We should make a league out of players who aren't good. Oh wait, it's the CFL. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Okay. And
Oh, shots fucking fired. Shots fired.
Just kidding. Don't kill me, CFL fans. I have a Stamps jersey in my
You
closet.
see, CFL catching strays out of nowhere. What a place to end the segment off. Holy shit. Shout out to, I'll give some CFL love before we finish it
Yeah,
off. Shout out
maybe we
Montreal
should.
for
I
winning
do
the
have a
Grey Cup.
Stamps jersey in my closet. The stamps are fun to watch sometimes.
Shout out Montreal. Thank you for beating Winnipeg.
That's true. That was cool.
I'm so sorry to all the CFL fans. Simon is just like
Yeah, I just
shot and killed with
made
that.
every Canadian cry, including myself because I'm a Canadian. I'm a fake Canadian. Everybody's right. Should go live in Montana. Anyway, that'll do it. Next segment, where I won't rip on the CFL. Hopefully, we'll see.